Testing. Is this thing? This is becoming a fail. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, hi, Danielle. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. Now I can see. Okay, hopefully it stays that way. I was talking for what, almost 10 minutes and I never saw anybody. So I am very, very sorry if anybody was talking and I didn't see them. I don't know what's going on. Of course, my very first time. I'm so sorry, Tammy. If you were talking away, it literally looked like you came in and just said hi, and that was it, then you were gone. I felt so bad. Well, my plan is to get out today at some point and ride my bike. I can see. I'm so happy. I thought I was alone. I thought it was just a bunch of people coming in to lurk and not saying anything, which is fine, but now I don't feel so alone. Gosh, I was like, everybody hates me. Nobody wants to talk. Well, Christmas is the same time as everywhere else. It's December the 25th here, but again, I'm not really in much of the holiday spirit, unfortunately. This year's going to be different. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm going to have to watch the other live stream back and just comment to everybody who talked. I am so sorry, guys. Of course, my first live would happen to be a fail. It is what it is, right? I'll get used to this. I don't do this very often. I haven't, again, well, you guys probably heard me because I've been talking the whole time. But the last time I did this was in August when I was with my mom for an entire month when I left him. But yeah. I don't really have any plans for Christmas. Again, as I said, this year's going to be very depressing for me because I don't have any money of my own and I have a habit of spoiling my kids rotten. And the chat stopped, so if somebody could say hi from time to time to let me know people are still there, that would be great. Because this, I hope it's not going to do this throughout the whole stream. What am I doing wrong? I don't know. I'll give it a couple more minutes. If I don't see anybody, ping me again, Eliza, or something on Facebook just to let me know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think the chat stopped again. What the heck? How do I fix this? Live chat, top chat. I don't know. What am I doing wrong? I don't know, guys. I think it stopped again. So I can't see anybody. How do I rectify this? I wish I had another device that I could open the chat on. I have my tablet here, but I don't know if it's going to let me open YouTube. Give me a second here, guys. I'm really, really sorry about this. I didn't expect it to go this way. I'll be on probably for at least an hour, maybe two. So if this sucks, you know, and it's not letting me log into my other device. Apparently, I don't remember my password for some strange reason. I think because I'm always logged in on my phone or my computer, but I've never really logged in on my tablet, and I don't know my password. My passwords are different for every device. Okay, I'm so sorry. I feel so embarrassed. I wanted this to be fun and exciting, but again, I'm super new at this, but it is what it is. I guess I'll learn in time, but I really wish I could open another device so I can see in the chat. Like, I might have to move locations so I can watch the chat on my computer, which is in the living room. So yeah, if this fails again, I'll probably have to do that. But I don't know how good the lighting is going to be over there. So yeah, bear with me. Someone say something. It's stopped again, I think. Why? No, I can't. Okay. I'm going to change locations, all right? Again, I'm so sorry, but this will be a permanent location next time, okay? I promise it will work next time because oh, now I see you. What? I don't know. I don't know. This is hard to carry on a conversation with all these interruptions. Oh my gosh. Hi, hello, losing. Hello, Virginia mom. I feel like it is. Everybody else streams and it goes flawless. You can see the chat, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if it's an internet connection, which it shouldn't be because my internet is awesome here. Again, when I was at my mom's, it would take me like 8 hours, 8 hours to upload a 15-minute video. And here, I can upload in like 5 minutes. So it's a huge difference. And now the sun was wanting to mess with me. Gosh. I'm not used to this. You're going to start now, Bentley. So, again, what is everybody doing for Christmas? If I can see your responses this time. Or New Year's. Any resolutions this year? I've already told you mine. You probably all saw and heard everything I was saying, but I wasn't seeing or hearing anything you guys were saying. So. Oh yeah, another thing. You know that bar that me and my daughter went to on Halloween? They closed down. Like, yeah, they literally closed the doors permanently on last Saturday because there was apparently a flooding, and they announced it in our local paper that they're closing for good, that the owner is moving on to bigger, better things. So that sucks. Oh, that's nice, Liza. Yeah, I'm so sad. We literally just went there one time, our very first and only time, and now we never get to go back again. My daughter was actually planning on going there for New Year's Eve because they usually have like a New Year's Eve bash. You know that place hasn't even been open for 2 years yet? It would have been open for 2 years this coming February. But they got a lot of bad reviews. People didn't like their music playlist and the food. That could be it. They're like, this woman, like, we can't handle, nobody wants to show up for a karaoke contest because of her. Oh, but she was having fun. She was a naughty girl, though. She was like, not just drunk, she was high on drugs. My daughter, she went to the bathroom several times, and she was doing cocaine in the bathroom. At least that's what I think she was doing. Like, my daughter said she saw this white powder on the counter, and she was literally, like this or whatever. And so, yeah. And she's like 60 some years old or something, and she was doing that in a public place. So that's why she was like feeling really good, I guess. I don't know what it does to you. So yeah, she wasn't afraid. She was ready to get on that mechanical bull and sing all night long. But yeah, that's what she was doing. So it's weird that that kind of stuff happens in these small towns, and especially, when you're, I don't know if she's a grandmother or whatnot. I don't know. My daughter does know her because she was friends with her ex-boyfriend's mother. So that's how she knows her. But I guess since my daughter was in a costume, she didn't recognize her at all. So they never talked. And we kind of, kept our distance. Because I really don't know what she would have done. I don't know if it makes people violent, just happy. I really don't know. Thank you, Eliza. Thank you. Yeah, I figured I'd put on red, but yeah. Me too. Losing. Me too. I have a lot of flaws, and I've showed you guys a lot of them. Hi, Costello. So happy to see you posting again. You took a little break, I see. I'm gonna take this thing off. It's falling off anyways. My hair, I just don't like it in my face. That's what bugs me the most. But yeah, this is my daughter's other shirt. I don't wear this out like right now. It keeps falling off, but I'll show you the cut of it. This is why I don't wear it. I find it so weird, just the way that it's cut, and I'm not ready to wear shirts that are this short. But see how it's like the side here, and it's like long on the side. Like this shirt's huge now, but I mean, I just don't like the cut. I feel it looks really, really funny. But yeah. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know why it keeps going over my shoulder. Again, the arms are probably a little too tight. Maybe that's why. I don't know, but I just, yeah, I don't wear this out. But yeah, I know it is big, but again, I'm just sitting here, so nobody's going to see the bottom half of me, so it doesn't really matter. The arms, that's my problem, is the arms. Everything's tight here, you know, because of that. But yeah, it's looser down below, which I guess is a good thing, you know. But well, thanks guys, thanks. I'm a work in progress like everybody else, you know. We're just chugging along as best as we can. As I said, I've got a cottage roll going back there. I'm slow cooking it for dinner tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. I haven't had that in probably about a year, so lots of protein. And I love me some pork. The pork chop that I made the other night was bust. It was not very good. It did not agree with me. It hurt my stomach so bad. I think the meat was too dry, which sucks because it was a really thick piece of pork chop. So I thought it was going to be really, really juicy and tender, but no, it was too dry for me. Yeah, I'm not very happy with my legs. I think this summer is going to, oh, it's really good, really juicy. I've never met a dry cottage roll because there's a lot of fat on it. Again, if you saw one of my other videos, I admitted that I really love pork fat, you know, especially when it's nice and crispy. So yeah, I know that's probably repulsive to most people, but I just like the taste of it. I don't know. I probably can't handle it now, but I mean, you know, the fat I'll have to cut off now because it will make me sick. Because I've noticed anything too fatty will, you know, make me really sick. Picanachu? Hi, Picanachu. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry. Well, good to see you again, Tammy. I'm glad you stopped in. I'm sorry this was a disaster in the beginning and I kind of wasted and lost a lot of time, but I'll look back on the previous video and reply to anything that, you know, anybody said that I totally missed. I'm glad the chat's working now. At least I hope so far. But it was good to see you again, honey. Have a great day. Hi, Anna. Hope you're having a good day too. What was I going to talk about? I had a few things in mind, but of course, every time I hit that record button, I completely go blank. So, glad I didn't need my glasses yet. I should put them on for you guys to see what I look like. I'm not sure if any of you saw what I look like in glasses. I've never been to the eye doctor yet, which is something I probably should do before I start, you know, job searching. Because, you know, I'm going to have to see if I'm working, of course, right? So, but these were my son's old glasses. They're Ray-Bans because he's fancy that way. But he got some new ones, and apparently my eyes are similar to his. So this is what I look like with glasses. Oh, they're a little smudged, but whatever. Just showing you what they look like. So, yeah. They fit good. I could see good. So I'm sure we have the same eyes. So weird. I think it's from using the computer of all these years. Because I used to play like video games and stuff online for many, many years, and it was hard on my eyes. But yeah. Oh, hear that gurgle? For those of you who haven't had weight loss surgery, that is like a normal thing for a lot of us. You'll hear a lot of gurgling and bubbling from our tummies up to our throats and whatnot. It's so weird. We like same with when we get full. Sometimes we'll hiccup, or some people burp. But a lot of times I just feel like I'm full. Most of the time when I know that I'm full is I will hiccup once. It's just one hiccup and then that's it. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done. It's so weird. Aw, that's awesome. I think the last time I spoke to you, you were still awaiting surgery. Congratulations. How's that going so far? How are you feeling? Oh my gosh. Again, it's an illusion because I did use pencil to fill them in. Again, not evenly. That's one thing I usually don't touch is my eyebrows because I'm not good at it at all. I've had my daughter pluck them before and they grow back like two big caterpillars, I swear. Like furry caterpillars all the time. But thank you for saying that. I know one of them is bigger than the other. Oh, yeah, it's very important after surgery to get in your fluids. It's super, super important. We have to take our vitamins religiously and fluids, even if we don't eat. Like those two things are super important. But of course, you have to eat. That's important too. But I know it's really hard, and being 8 weeks out, I know in the beginning especially, it is very hard. They wouldn't let me leave the hospital until I was consuming at least 1 liter of water per day. So, oh, here comes my girl.
What are you making?
I'm making cottage roll and potatoes and vegetables, so yeah. What kind of things are you tolerating right now? Oh, Eliza says, hey, Autumn.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, you heard her, of course. Can you turn that light off back there too when you're done, please? Yeah, it's kind of glary. Yeah, thank you. Losing hello, Virginia mom says hi.
Hi.
Nana's probably having her nap. That's why she's not in here yet. Because my mom usually, she's like right on it as soon as I post anything. But yeah. So as I was saying, what kind of things have you found that you're not tolerating right now? I know in the beginning I wasn't tolerating eggs very well, which made me sad. And now I eat them just about every single day. Things will change. So whatever you're not tolerating now, who knows, next week you might. It changes so much during this journey. Again, it's so different for those of us who've had the surgery because of our limitations. It's weird, but I do miss prior to surgery sometimes because sometimes you're eating something that just tastes so good and you're like, I want more of it. I want to finish my plate. I want all of that. And then you're looking at it and you're like, you just can't because you're going to throw up. It's going to make you sick. Oh, I'm sorry that you're not experiencing dumping because I think it is a very important part of this whole, like the whole surgery thing. I know, I don't want to wish that upon anybody, but I mean, it's good to know those restrictions are there, like for later on down the line, so you don't go overboard on the stuff that, you love. Just like when I had those dill pickle chips. And good luck, Eliza. It may be up, it may be down. Don't stress about it. Again, this is all part of the journey. Even if you haven't had surgery, you know, it does help you learn. Again, things that I've dumped on in the past, I feel like, I might not dump on now. So I want to try them again now, but I'm nervous, But again, this is a whole learning progress or process. So you've got to try things, just of course it's going to be in moderation. You can't eat much of anything. So it's good that there's that restriction, but the dumping, like when you're having, say, ice cream or cookies or cake or donut, you kind of want to dump on those things. You kind of want to. You don't want to, but you want to. Like, if you could have a bite of it, or even 2 bites of it, that's fine. If you don't dump off of that, that's great. But I mean, if you're eating like 5 cookies or an entire slice of cake or, entire bowl of ice cream, then yeah, you want to dump when that happens, because you need to know that we did this for a reason, Moderation, not deprivation. That's one thing that I've been saying a lot of. And yes, taste buds have changed a lot. Things that I used to love, I don't like anymore. Like, for one, pepperoni. Pepperoni sticks? Like, even on pizza. Pepperoni. I can't handle it anymore. And that makes me sad. I even went and tried turkey pepperoni to see if that would be any different. No, I can't handle it because of the spices in it. Same with Italian sausages, which used to be my favorite meat. I love Italian sausages. And I can't do it anymore. The spices they put in it, it makes it come back up. And it burns. It really, really burns. I get the foamies, like in our weight loss lingo, when you're about to dump, you start like spitting up foam, like it's like really foamy saliva. And I know it's disgusting, but that's how you know that dumping is coming. So if it doesn't come, then just stop what you're doing to make that feeling come, because it's gonna come, and it's an awful feeling because there's pain that's associated with it afterwards too. Oh, as they said, sweet stuff. Well, since I'm not allowed to have real sugar anymore, most everything I have is artificial sugar now. Everything is super sweet, like sugar-free Jello. I can't eat it. It's just way too sweet. And it's got like that, it has that artificial taste to it, like chemicals and whatnot, and it's way too sweet for me. And anything salty is like either too bland, or things that aren't that salty are too salty for me. It's like I'm tasting the opposite of what it actually is now. Hi, Distinct Beast. How are you doing? I hope your weight loss is still going good. Again, a lot of you guys, if you notice that I haven't commented on one of your videos, it's not because I haven't watched. It's just because I haven't commented. Because I literally watch every single one of your videos and like every single one of them. It's just, you know how I am with commenting. I never just say, hi, just stopping in or whatever. I write a whole story. I like to interact with you guys on my comments and my replies, and just, I don't know, I can never keep anything simple. I just like to talk, I guess. Even though I rarely have things to talk about, but when I'm actually commenting on your videos, I like to let you know that I've watched the whole thing. And so I'm going to be, commenting on every single thing that you did in that video. So it is. Other than this, of course, which I need to do more often, but I don't know, I just want to know, like, let you guys know that I'm here for you, and Yeah, I understand that. A lot of people are busy with work and school and just life in general, I totally get that. So I know not everybody has time to even watch my videos because I have a lot of trouble editing and keeping my videos short. I'm very, very bad at that because I tend to ramble a lot, and I'm trying to cut it to just the important parts that, people would be interested in, like my weight loss. Like nobody cares what I did every week, That's why I'm surprised anybody suggested that I should actually vlog because honestly, my life is so boring. This is the most excitement I'll get in the day, other than when I get out for my walk, but oh, well, I don't know. Again, I'm doing it mostly for me, but it's been nice to actually, see people are interested because I've never let anybody into my life before. I've been such a private person because I hated myself. I hated everything about me, and I just, I wouldn't talk to anybody. Hi. Hi, Addie and Joe, or both of you, or just Addie, or just Joe. How are you guys doing? Again, I want to enter in your contest, but I haven't commented yet. I did watch the video, as I was just telling everybody. I watched everybody's videos and like them, but I just haven't commented yet, which I'm going to get back to it. I've just been, doing stuff. Not exciting stuff, just life stuff, So, yeah. I'm glad to see you guys. If you guys aren't aware, Addie and Joe are throwing a $100 gift card contest right now. So please go and subscribe and check them out. They're a wonderful couple who both had their gastric bypass surgery 4 years post-op, and are maintaining, and still losing. Well, her husband just hit 100 pounds lost. So yeah, they're throwing a contest. So go throw them a subscribe and a like and follow along their journey as well. They're a lovely, lovely, lovely couple. Not all of my viewers are weight loss surgery patients, by the way, guys. But yeah. Hi, Joe. Congratulations on 100 pounds lost, by the way. I know how wonderful that feels. It's crazy to think how much weight that really is. That is a lot of weight. 100 pounds. It's crazy. But yeah, everybody go check them out when you get a chance to. For me, I am not really doing much this year. Again, Christmas brings depression for me. More this year than any other year because, as I was saying, I am completely broke this year, which is hard. But, and not to mention, it's the first year I'm going to be without my... Yay! Thank you. Thank you for subbing. For everybody who subs to them, I get an entry to, to their contest. But yes, 50 pounds is huge. Really, really huge. So you guys are doing phenomenal. Every single one of you are doing so, so great. And it keeps me inspired and motivated too. Yay! Good stuff. They're trying to get to 100 subscribers. So let's get them there. I'm going to get my daughter to subscribe and my mom too. So yeah, my daughter already said she would. I just haven't linked her the channel yet. So yeah, I still have a lot of videos for other people to watch as well, but I'll be doing to that. So yeah, you guys are all doing fantastic, and I'm so proud of you. And 50 pounds is nothing to sneeze at, Eliza. I'm telling you, that first 50 pounds, that's a lot of weight. Think about carrying 50 pounds back on your body. Like, that's crazy to think about how much weight that truly is. In your head, you may be like, oh, that's not much, but it really is. Like me, I've lost a total of 178 pounds. That's like an entire fully grown man, you know, that I used to carry on my body. Like, how? How did I do that? Oh, my daughter hasn't, like, she doesn't post videos, but she does have a YouTube channel because she likes to watch my videos when I post too. She probably doesn't like all of my videos, but you know, she still watches me just like my mom. She doesn't post either. They don't post, but they just watch. So, yes, it's crazy. Hi, Jackie JM. Nice to see you. I'm a new subscriber of hers as well. I think she just hit 100 subscribers too. But yeah, that's crazy to think about how much weight that is. Like, crazy. I cannot wait to be in the 100s. That is my ultimate goal. Again, even if I never lost another pound after getting there, or even at this weight, like right now I'm 215 pounds. Even if I never lost another pound, I would be fully content. I want to get there, but I mean, I am so thrilled to even be here. 178 pounds. Like, that is insane. Like, just walking, like standing. Really? I let you out before I logged on here. You're fine. He's like, but I want to walk. No. Shh. Shh. Quiet. Quiet. Hi, Billy. I'm not turning my face because he always gets me right on the lips every time. Never fails. Right? Yeah. See, he's aiming. He's coming in. I love you, buddy. But not right now. We'll go out later. Yeah, what do they do with it? I'm sorry if I missed any of your comment or your, yeah. No, that's loud. That's too loud. You hurt people's ears. Oh, thank you so much. Well, there's a goal, Eliza. And it's so weird. Like, I would love to beat my husband's weight. He is probably about 180, but maybe 186 or whatever. But yeah, I do need to do an updated before and after as well. Well, I'll be 9 months post-op on December 2nd, so that's coming up soon. I'll do some updated pictures then, I guess. But yeah. He's so loud. I'm so sorry if that's if you guys are wearing headphones at all, because I know when I watch YouTube videos, usually on my computer, I'm wearing headphones and it hurts the ears. Oh yeah, you go in stone. That's right. I'm so surprised how you adapt for all of us Americans and Canadians when it comes to your weight loss, you know, going by the pounds, because I've never understood stone. Because I know a lot of you in the UK go by that, and it's so nice of you to do that. And same with when you're talking about like French fries and actual chips, you know, which you consider crisps. You adapt to us so we can understand what you're talking about. It's so weird how we're so different, but I think it's super cool. Not to mention your accent is freaking amazing. I love the English accent. Yes, what is 1 stone equal to in pounds? I've been curious, so that'll give me an idea. Hi, Annie. How are you doing? Good to see you. What are you munching and chatting on today, or munching today? I haven't seen any live stream from you today yet, but I haven't even been on my computer yet today. I wanted to get right into this. All right, have a great day, Addie and Joe. And again, if anybody is looking for some inspiration and motivation, go subscribe to Addie and Joe TV. Again, they're throwing a contest of $100 giveaway. Because they're trying to reach 100 subscribers. And Joe Addie's husband just reached 100 pounds lost. So congratulations again on that, and I wish you all the success in the world, guys. Bye for now. Okay, so 14 pounds is 1 stone. Okay. That gives me an idea when I'm watching you UKers. Coffee, I've never been into coffee. Maybe it's a good thing because I hear how addictive it can be. A lot of people love the coffee, and there's nothing wrong with that because, again, my husband, that's literally all he drinks all day long from morning to night. He will have about 8 coffees a day. Not even lying. That's how much he drinks. So, yeah. But he likes his sugar too. He will have like 3 or 4 tablespoons of sugar in his coffee. I'm like, would you like some coffee with that sugar? Like, wow. It's crazy. But yeah, I never got into coffee. I will have tea occasionally, mostly my Smooth Move tea because it's a necessity. But yeah, I don't like it, but I have it. I used to have orange pico. That's literally the tea I used to drink long ago. But when I started like the whole diet process, I switched to green tea. But my daughter is now just getting into coffee. She usually has at least one a day now. So, yeah. I hear it's not that bad for you, like unless it's in excess. But she's noticed it's been making her go to the bathroom a lot. Sorry if you're watching, Autumn. I don't know if she's watching. Probably not, but I don't want to like throw her under the bus. But yeah, she's been noticing it's been helping her go to the bathroom a lot. So maybe that's something I need in my life, is to get some decaf coffee because I need help. This constipation thing. We just had an emergency test. I wasn't even expecting that. I hope that you guys didn't hear that. It says there's no danger to your health or safety. This was an actual emergency. You would hear instructions for protecting yourself if it was a real emergency. You know, these warnings are scary. I don't know if you guys heard that or seen that. It covered my whole screen. But we just had an emergency alert test. Oh, okay. Did you hear me still talking, or did it pause the screen when I was talking about it? It frightens me that they're giving these emergency alerts now, because I feel like something big is planned to destruct this whole world. And they're they're like giving us a heads up that something big, or yeah, then that was the emergency alert. This loud alarm went off. I think you guys had one before in the States, not too long ago. But yeah, we just had it here in Ontario, Canada. And this big white thing came along on my screen with this warning message stating that it was just a test, not to be, alarmed, but just in case of an actual emergency. And it was like this loud alarm going off. So I didn't know if you guys could still hear me or not. So yeah, it frightens me when they do this because I feel like something bad is coming and they're preparing us. Like, is there something they know that we don't? So that worries me. My heart started racing because of it. I'm like, what? Are we getting bombed or something? Are they having some conflicts with another country that's ready to nuke us? I don't know. You just don't know this day and age what's going on, because a lot of things they don't tell us, I'm sure. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we aren't aware of. So yeah, that worries me when I start seeing those kind of warnings. Yeah, jump in the ocean. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe you Americans are declaring war on us Canucks. I don't know. Because of that that tariff thing or whatever was going on. What was it, for milk or gold or something? We were supposed to raise taxes on something. I don't remember. I don't follow the news. That's my problem. So if something was happening, I wouldn't even know about it because I don't follow the news at all. I hate it because it's never good news, you know, and it depresses you more hearing how messed up this world has become. So I don't know. It's scary, scary place. That's why I'm so afraid, you know, afraid for my future grandchildren and those of you who are having babies and stuff or you know, haven't had babies yet, you know, I'm so afraid of all of our future. What what's going to happen, you know? Aw. Well, who knows? You guys might have warnings coming up soon too. The Americans did it. We're doing it. This is the no, third warning now, total. I don't remember how often they do it. No, second warning. I don't remember when our last one was. I think it was several months ago at least. But yeah, they're doing this every so often. But last time they gave us a warning that they were going to give us a warning. So people, you know, if you're driving and this happens to go off on your phone, you're going to be startled, like what's going on, you know? So they gave people a warning last time they were going to do it on when it was going to happen. So we were aware of it. But this time I didn't see any warning. What time is it, by the way? Oh, it's now 2 p.m. So yeah, I didn't expect that. But aw. What game are you playing? I used to be a huge gamer. I used to play World of Warcraft. I think I talked about that in my live stream before. But yeah, I played that for about 11 years straight. But I quit it before I had my surgery. Highly addictive game. Yes, wow. WoW is so much fun, and it's even better now that it's free. You don't have to pay for it if you're rich in game like I am. I've always had millions of gold, so I used to be one of the richest on my server. Yeah, so it costs like around 200,000 gold a month for 1 month subscription. So yeah, it's free to play. If I want to play, it's not gonna cost me anything because I have millions of gold in game. So yes, I was on the auction house all the time. I was into buying mounts. I had like the most mounts on my server and the most pets on my server. But since I haven't played since before my surgery, it's went down, and I've missed all the holidays that came up, you know, collecting all of those limited edition pets and mounts and stuff. So I'm sad. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't want to get back into it, because I know how my shirt, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to flash everybody, but this one shoulder keeps going down. But we've come too far to get back into that, because I think gaming like that is what got me to almost 400 pounds, quite honestly, because I was heavy into raiding, and like I'd be on that sometimes 20 hours a day, like from the time I woke up until I went to bed at night. So yeah, my sock water starting to melt some. But yeah, I love World of Warcraft. I wish I could play again, but again, I know for a fact I would get hooked. I can't just do anything a little bit. You know, I go in all the way. All right, have a great day, Eliza. So happy to see you and glad you stopped in. I'm sorry I missed your live stream last time, and I'm sorry to hear you couldn't go live this week. Hope everything's okay, you know, with what happened there. I wanted to join you this week too, and then I was like, she's not live, so, you know, maybe she forgot, but yeah. But yeah, have a great week and weekend. I finally have plans on Saturday, which is nice. I have a Christmas dinner that I'm going to with my mom and my daughter, so that's exciting. I'm really looking forward to turkey. Speaking of, I'm gonna go check my cottage roll here to see how it's bubbling along, if it is. Oh, okay. It looks like only 2 of you are watching, so it's a perfect time for me to go check my food. I hope you all have a wonderful day and week, and keep chugging along on your weight loss journeys. I'm still going to be on here for probably another hour if people want to come chat, you know, whatever. If they don't, that's fine too. I'll go about my business. Have a great day, ladies. Yum. Oh, where's my tongs? Okay, just wash them. Yes, here they are. They're clean. Let's turn this baby over. Ooh, it's kind of full. Oh, yes. Get those potatoes on the bottom. If you don't know what a cottage roll, this is what it is, guys. If you can even see it. Ah! So juicy. Oh, boy. That's going to be lovely. All right. Flip that over. I hope it cooks okay. This is kind of full. I think I spilled some juices all over me. But yeah. Oh, people are here. I was alone for a while. I didn't know anybody was here. Sorry, I was just checking on my dinner that's slow cooking. I figured I'd talk to myself anyways in case anybody hopped in. So who's all here now? And hello. Good to see you. Ugh, my hair looks greasy today, but I put this oil stuff in it because my hair is super, super dry and fly away. So I need like argan oil, however you pronounce it. So yeah, I look really greasy and dirty today. But it helps. So. Yeah, my nails, I still haven't redone them. They're still hanging on for dear life. We're going on probably like 7 weeks since I got my nails done. You could see the growth, how much it's grown. That's what they look like up close. Yeah. So that's how much it's grown since I've had them done. They're still on. So, you know, they don't look bad from far away, but I mean, up close, yeah, you can really notice the growth on them. So who's all still here? Anybody new hopping? Says we have 3 people, but again, chat is so buggy for me. I'm just really glad that the chat actually was still working. I was hoping to get a bunch of people in at once so we can like do some, you know, Q&A or whatnot. I don't know. Oh. Ah, dropped my hair bands here. Anybody here, or did the chat just stop again on me? I won't know, because when I first started this, the chat wasn't working. And people were talking to me for a good probably 10 minutes and I didn't see. I just thought they were just ignoring me. So, yeah. If you guys have talked or asked any questions and I haven't responded, I'm very, very sorry, but I'm not seeing anything right now. So, I hope that's not the case. Oh, there we go. Hi, Aurora. It's working. So nobody was talking. That's all it was. Thank you. How are you doing? Any plans for Christmas? Is everybody ready for Christmas? Me, I have nothing planned. I'm not doing anything at all this year. I'm not even decorating. Because just, I don't know. Just not in the mood this year, unfortunately. It's different. Oh, that's awesome. Aw, that's good. This is an exciting adventure, honestly. It's like the best decision I've ever made in my entire. I know I probably sound like a broken record because I say this all the time. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. But I have a friend right now who just had her surgery 8 weeks ago, and she's really struggling a lot. She can't even eat, she can't even drink, and she's wondering why. And it's happened to another friend of mine. I'm not trying to scare you either, but I'm just trying to give you a heads up that this is not the norm. Okay, that is not the norm. Most people who have this surgery, do very, very well. And sure, we're going to have like dumping syndrome, and but that's meant to be to keep us away from things we know we're not supposed to be eating anyways. But I mean, I feel so bad for her because the whole time, leading up to her surgery, I was telling her what a wonderful journey it was going to be and how awesome, how life-changing it is. And right now, she feels so miserable and is regretting her decision because every time she eats anything, she's getting sick. She can't even drink. And another friend of mine who had her really, Bella, really? You trying to steal my hair ties? Um, Another friend of mine who had the surgery back in August, I believe. She went through the same thing, and now she is doing incredible. It's like night and day. In the beginning, she was hospitalized because of dehydration because she couldn't eat or drink anything for the longest. Oh my gosh, really? Really? And but she got through it. So it should never get to the point where it's so bad that you won't be able to get through it. And after you do, it feels like smooth sailing after that. Um, well, for her it did anyways, and I'm hoping the same for this other friend of mine because that's got to be miserable, especially when you see others who are doing good, and feeling good. Like, I'm not talking about weight-wise, but I mean being able to actually do simple things like eat and drink. That's what everybody's supposed to be able to do without issues. So seeing others being able to do those simple things has to be super frustrating because they're like, why? Why did this have to happen to me? Why was I that 1% that is struggling? I don't know. It's so, so hard to see your friends hurt because you want them to feel as good as you do. And I wish this for everybody. I really, really hope everybody has a smooth journey as well. There's going to be bumps along the way, and don't be afraid for dumping syndrome. You need to embrace it because it's a good thing. I know you may look at it as a negative thing and, it's awful. You don't want it to happen, but it's there for a reason. It's going to keep you away from the things you're not supposed to eat. Like high fatty food. Oh my gosh, Bella, nobody wants to see your bum. But it's not, well, it is somewhat painful. Like you get cramps, like period cramps in a way, but more intense, and just eat very, very slowly. If there's something in question that you're trying out that you think might make you sick, eat very, very slowly. And make sure to chew, 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 chew. Chewing is very, very important. Um, the throwing up post-op, I will tell you right now, has not been so bad. Like, I don't know if you've ever had kids or, you went through morning sickness or you've had the flu and you've thrown up. You know how like volatile and like violent and, profuse that can be when you're just projectile vomiting. It's not like that now. When I got sick and experienced dumping syndrome post-op, it comes up really, really slowly. And since it hasn't had really much time to digest, it really never tasted as bad as, when, your stomach's been sour and food's been sitting there for a long time. Because it happens like probably up to 30 minutes or so after eating. So it hasn't had time to sit there and, get all those acids going and whatnot. So when it comes up thick and chunky. So you're pretty much like, instead of bleh, sorry if this is too gross, it's like, it'll come up slowly and chunky and slowly come up like you'll be spitting it out rather than just projectile vomiting. At least that's how it's been for me. And I prefer this type of vomiting, quite honestly. I didn't like where I was like, dry heaving, because there's nothing in your stomach and it just, I don't know. It's so hard to explain. Once you experience it, you'll totally understand what I'm talking about. And again, I don't know if it's this way for everybody, but this is the way it's been for me. Throwing up is not so bad for me. I actually, especially when I feel a dumping episode coming, I want to throw up because I feel instantly better after it has come up. So, yeah. Oh, I heard a car door slam. Let me take a peek and see who. Oh, it's just the neighbors. Never mind. Yeah, because I want to cut this off before my husband and son get home from work. So I still have about an hour. But yeah, dumping syndrome is nothing to be afraid of. It's going to help you learn throughout this whole process what you can and cannot eat. And it's a good thing. It's really one of the best reasons to get this surgery. So it's going to keep you away from those high sugar cookies and cakes and ice creams. I mean, you can still have this stuff. Like, it's not forever that you're not going to be able to ever have it ever again. I know it's not suggested that you ever go back to that, because once you start, some people who've previously had a food addiction like me, could tend to go back to having, bad habits and wanting it all the time. Because that's the thing with carby foods, I don't know what it is about it, but the way it turns to sugar, it makes you crave it more. So that's why they suggest we stay away from carbs, but I still eat carbs. My diet hasn't completely changed. In the beginning, I was very, very strict, but I'm not completely strict now. Again, I'm on a very limited budget, so I eat a lot of processed food, unfortunately. As I said in my food haul video, I don't have a lot of money. Just one green pepper, I buy one green pepper and it starts going bad, before I could even finish the one green pepper. Same with tomatoes. I have to buy one at a time because they go bad otherwise. So a lot of the vegetables I have to buy are frozen or canned because I can't do fresh anymore because I just can't eat it fast enough. And, my family's really not into those kind of vegetables. They're all junk food addicts, except for my daughter. My daughter, she eats really, really clean. She rarely even eats meat at all now. Like, she buys vegan meats and whatnot. And I'm proud of her for that, because I wish I could have been a vegan, but I love my cheese and my meat a little bit too much. Oh, yeah. Oh. So how's everybody's day going? Whereabouts is everybody from? It says I have 3 people in here, but I don't know. It could be 1. It could be none. I just don't know from minute to minute who's even here. What's the weather like? It's really snowy here. I don't know how cold it is. I haven't even checked the temperature. I have to get out there today at some point to walk the dog, but I don't want to say it too loud. He's sleeping right now, so yeah. I hate the snow. I'm so afraid of falling. I don't know if it's icy or if it's slushy out. I probably prefer the slush over the ice. Anybody still here, or the chat stop on me again? I don't know. But anyways, for you the new people who might have came in, or if you're just lurking, that's fine too. As I was saying, if you've seen my Halloween update video, when me and my daughter went to that bar for the very first time, and apparently now it's the only time we'll ever get to go, because just this past Saturday they closed it down. There was a flooding in it, and so they closed the doors for good. Apparently the owner said that he wants to move on to bigger, better things. So that's sad, because we just went there for the first time and it was fun, even though there wasn't many people there. Like, there's not much to do in this town. So I think it's literally the only hoppin' place in this town. So she was planning on going there for New Year's Eve, and it would have been so much fun. Like, I haven't done anything for New Year's in ever, honestly. Quite honestly, I've never done anything for New Year's. And this was going to be the first time that I was planning on actually doing something. So, yeah, now I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. There's not much to do in a small town that doesn't cost money, which is something that I don't have, you know? So, hopefully by next year all that's going to change, because as I said, in the new year, that's when I'm going to start looking for work. So, my very first job. It's scary, really, really scary, because I've never done it. And I just, in the back of my mind, I feel like I'm just not good enough, you know? So, I hope it goes good. I want to find something that I'm going to like, but I'm not going to be too picky, because not many people like their jobs, you know, let's be honest. You know, you do it because you have to do it, and yeah. I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm scared, but I am looking forward to this new chapter in my life. It's going to open so many new opportunities for me, being able to do things and become independent on my own. Eventually, hopefully, you know, I'll get a license, because again, for those who don't know, I don't even have a license. I don't drive. Everywhere I go, I have to either walk or take the bus, which I haven't really taken the bus anywhere since I left my mom's, when I was staying her for that entire month, because I haven't had anywhere to go. So, yeah. But now I know how to take the bus. So that's a good thing. I've learned how to do that. That's a very new experience for me. But, yeah, I do want to find a job that I'm going to hopefully enjoy and hopefully be good at. I really don't think I could do, like, cashier or waitress or anything like that. I don't, like, I would love to work with people, because I do love people and helping people, but I'm scared to work with cash, because I'm afraid that I'm going to screw something up, you know, and shortchange someone or shortchange the company and get in trouble over it, you know. And waitressing, I don't want to get an order wrong or completely drop an order in somebody's lap. I'm just so insecure and afraid of all of these things. But I don't think I could do like factory work. I just don't know. Like, it also has to be something that's close to home. Because again, I don't drive, so it's just walking distance, and I could take the bus, but again, bus will cost me about $50 a month for a bus pass. It's probably went up to 50 now. It used to be like 45, so I'm assuming it's 50 now. I haven't bought a bus pass in years since my daughter, was in school because I used to have to get her bus pass to go to school. So, yeah. Now it shows there's one person here. I'm not seeing if anybody's talking, so I apologize again if anybody's here and have been talking, but the chat's been wonky today for me, so I'm not seeing anybody chatting. So I'm unsure if anybody is talking or not. So I'll let this go for maybe 10 more minutes. And if I don't see anybody talk at all, then I'll shut it down. Because obviously it's not working. I know some people just come to just lurk too, but it's more fun when you can chat. But I know some people don't want to chat. They just want to, have the company in the background, somebody talking. I'm like that too. Sometimes I'll join a live stream and I'll just watch everybody talk. Oh, welcome back. Okay, chat is working then. I wasn't sure. Can you see if anybody has been chatting at all, or has it been completely dead? Because I can't see anything. I wish they had a separate screen on the side where I could see the live chat. Like, you know how when you're watching somebody else's stream, you can see the live chat going. I wish that since 2:11. Oh, okay. So it's been like 13 minutes then. All right, I'm not missing anything. If you hear that noise, that's our shower. My daughter's taking a shower. She's the only one home at the moment, so she has a date tonight. So exciting for her. First dates. I'm not sure where she met this guy, but this is the oldest guy she's ever dated so far. He's 20, so he's 1 year older than her. He just turned 20. So it's the oldest man she's ever been with. She usually is with somebody who's her same age or like a year younger. So yeah, this one's 20. He better behave. You know how those older boys are. Their expectations. But she's a good girl, so yeah. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. I miss when my kids were little. I think that's why I'm not into Christmas as much anymore either. Because when they were younger, the home, it was so magical for them when they were little, and just the awe that they have when they grow up. Yeah, your boys are the exact same as mine. My three boys are 23, 25, and 27. My eldest is 27. He's the one who doesn't live with us anymore. The 23 and 25-year-old, they still live with us. Yes, I know. Because a lot of the times I would tell them, it's been a really hard year for us this year, kids, so I haven't been able to get you anything at all this year. I'm so sorry. And then on Christmas morning, they'd wake up and see their stockings were all full, like over full, and the tree was like stacked high. You could barely even see the tree because of the presents stacked so high. And I loved that, seeing the excitement on their faces Christmas morning. I miss that so much, and I think that's why Christmas is now more depressing for me, because even if all of my kids were here and I had tons of money, to spend on them, they don't want anything but money now. So there's literally nothing for me to wrap. It would just be like a card with a gift card or money in it. They want to pick their own gifts. That's all kids want nowadays. They don't want, well, unless it's like, a PlayStation or whatever cool video game system is now out nowadays, or video games, stuff like that, they don't mind. But kids don't really care about toys or clothes or stuff like that anymore. They want money to be able to go and buy their own stuff. And I get it, I do get it, but I feel like it's changed. Maybe it's just because of the way, it is for me around my house. It probably hasn't changed for other people. They still have the whole, big magical Christmas experience, but it's just not that way for me anymore. And that's what makes it depressing over the holidays for me. But yeah, it's sad, your kids grow up and move out, and yeah. See, that's the thing. My mom used to get, like, my kids, I think, boxers and socks or something, and they're like, no offense, mom, if you're watching this, but they're like, don't get me anything, because they do have their own style, even of underwear and socks that they want. Like, my kids won't even want me to get socks. They have tons of socks, by the way, because they've accumulated them through all the years of my mom getting them socks every year. And same with like the colognes and stuff. They're like, don't get me that anymore. Just don't. I don't want anything. Like, they're trying not to be rude by saying that they don't want anything, but they're just saying, don't don't buy me anything. Give me money instead. So I can buy myself something. That's pretty much what they're saying. Cuz yeah, we're just not cool, moms and grandmas. We don't know what's cool nowadays. They're Ralph Lauren boxers and Tommy Hilfiger and Victoria's Secret and all that stuff. We don't know what to pick out for them. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. But I get it, because when I was a kid, I probably wouldn't want my mom to pick out my clothes either, Well, not when I'm like 20 years old, anyways. It's the thought that counts, though. I was different, though, honestly. I valued everything that anybody gave me. Even if it was like a gaudy piece of jewelry that, was like super ugly, that I would consider super ugly, I would still rock that, So far I haven't gotten anything that I didn't like, but I mean, I would still rock it because, it came from the heart. That's the whole purpose of, gift giving. It comes from your heart. You're thinking of whoever you're giving the gift to. So don't be so hard on your parents, kids. They're trying. They're trying to make you happy. It's just really, really hard. We love you, but yeah. I hope everybody has a great Christmas and holiday anyways. Even if, you don't quite get what you want. We all can't get what we want. Yeah, I know. Money is very tight for so many people. Some more than others. Like people don't really understand everybody's situation, Sure, things may look good from the outside, but behind closed doors, you really don't know what it's like for people. Like me, for instance, being totally honest, like people are, but you have a husband. Why can't he buy presents for your kids? Or same with you, like you have an ex, because obviously you've had, they do. Oh, my stream is cutting off, I think. One sec, guys. I'm not sure if you can still see me, but anyway, speaking of my own experience here. Yeah. People are probably wondering, well, you have a husband. Why can't he buy the kids gifts, or whatnot? None of you will believe this, but ever since my kids were born, he's never bought them gifts. Ever. And we're talking 27 years. It's always been my responsibility to buy gifts for my kids. And I've never had much money. Back when they were younger, under 18 years old, we used to get something here in Canada called the child tax benefit. It's to help low income families. And at the time, he wasn't making much money, so we qualified for it. And that always went to me, mom. So I would use that towards getting them gifts, and that would buy groceries for everybody, including him. That would buy birthday gifts and Christmas and whatnot, like school photos, school trips. It would pay for everything. I would do all of that. When it came to the kids, that was my responsibility. I paid for everything from the time they were born. Diapers, baby food, all of that was me. I breastfed all of my babies, so I didn't have to worry about formula, but still, all of that was me. Clothes was me. Back to school, you know how expensive back to school shopping is for 4 kids. Yeah, that was all me too. I did all of that on just that little amount of money that I got every month from the child tax benefit. I don't know if you get a baby bonus in the States. Like, it used to be called baby bonus before they changed it to child tax benefit. But I don't know if you guys get that in the States. It's not welfare. It's every family. Every family in Canada who has children under 18, if you have under a certain amount of money every year for income, you're entitled to this child tax benefit. The more money you make, the less money you do get from it. So we didn't have much money, so I was getting almost the full amount. But once they turned 18, I lost all of that. That's why now I have no money. So yeah, that's the difference between Canada and the States. We do have a lot of these luxuries to help low income families, like in our free health care and whatnot. But again, once they turn 18, you're on your own because they're considered an adult now. But to some of us, they're still our babies. As I said, my 23 and 25-year-old still live here at home with us. My 27-year-old literally just moved out a few months ago. So families are staying together a lot more nowadays out of convenience because it's cheaper to, live with your parents longer. Back in the day, kids were ready to move by the time they were 16 years old. Just like my mom. When she quit high school at 16, her parents said, well, you're either going to have to get a job or move out. If you're not going to go to school, you got to leave, So, yeah, my oldest son won't move back in here because he just had a tiny room. He lived in that for 27 years, So it's understandable that he wanted to finally get his own space, and he has a great job. He went through college. He put himself through college because, again, mom couldn't afford it. So, not to mention, we also have Indian status, so they fully covered his first year, free college. So he did 4 years, and now he's in accounting. So he's got a good, stable job. They love him there. It's secure, and his rent is more than what we pay here. And he was barely paying a fraction of what we pay here, because they split it. So, yeah, they're paying like $2,000 a month for a 1-bedroom apartment there. And we have a 4-bedroom townhouse here, and we pay less than that because we were subsidized. But now we're paying, we're paying the full amount here now. So, but it was great to be subsidized. For this place, like when my husband was laid off and only on unemployment, we were paying like $200 a month for a 4-bedroom townhouse. That's incredible. We were very, very blessed to be able to be subsidized. But now, since everybody's working, they're making too much money for that. So we're paying full amount, which still isn't $2,000, thankfully. Wow, 800. I wish we were paying that. That is literally my ultimate dream, is to have my own house. Like, I hate this whole renting business. I really, really hate it. So hopefully one day after I get situated and get a job, and can contribute and help, I'm hoping one day I'll qualify to be able to purchase my own house. The the bad thing about me not working all this time is I'm going to have like no pension. That is the one thing that sucks because I haven't paid any like into any income tax. They haven't because I've had no income of my own. I'm going to have no I don't you guys call it social security there, I believe. Um but yeah, I'm going to have no pension here when I do hit 65 years old, which is in how old am I? I'm 43. In 22 years, sorry. I'm 43 years old. I didn't even remember how old I was. Oh my gosh, I'm already experiencing Alzheimer's. Good grief. But yeah, I have nothing saved for retirement when I do hit that age. So that's going to be scary. I don't know. So yeah. But I'm really happy for my son that he got out like that and is making it, you know. I'm so proud of him. But it's still going to be hard being our very first Christmas without him. He Snapchats me all the time. Literally, I only use Snapchat for my kids. Him and my daughter are the only ones who I have on Snapchat because I don't even know how to snap. But that's how they like he keeps in contact with me. He Snapchats me and he put up Christmas decorations and lights. He's literally the only one in his building. He lives in a 20-story apartment building. And he's literally the only one in the entire building who has lights up on his balcony. Well, he says he's going to come home before Christmas, to see me, but he's not living alone. So, they might go to their family. I don't know. I'm really not sure. They're just going to spend a quiet Christmas alone together. I don't know, but they're building their own memories and traditions and whatnot. Just like this year for Thanksgiving, it was his first Thanksgiving out on his own, you know. And we usually have turkey here, and he made his own honey glazed ham with the whole pineapple and sauce and stuff, the whole shebang. And he's never cooked when he was here, like ever. So that was shocking to me, but he's been doing that a lot lately. And it's so great to see how independent he is now. He's always been independent and took care of himself, but that usually meant, eating out. Every single meal was takeout. He'd be eating out. But now he's cooking, he's made panzerottis and he makes his own burgers and just he does all of these things on his own now, and I'm so proud of him because I'm not used to seeing that from him. And it's great to see, I'm hoping this happens for all of my kids. They'll one day have this security and independence and be happy. That's literally all I want. Or if they want to live with me forever, I'm okay with that too, honestly. I don't know. It hurt me just to lose him. I'm perfectly fine with having all my kids stay with me forever, honestly. I'm fine with it. A lot of people are like, when you hit 18, I want you out of here. Get out. Oh, there's that attractive. It always distracts me. It's so funny. But yeah, a lot of people are like, once you hit 18, get out. I'm done. But no, I'm happy if they're going to be here with me forever. Life's so short, and I get so scared, not spending every moment that they are around, that, one day something's going to happen to one of us, then what? You know, I'm never going to see them again. So I want to soak as much of this in as I can while I have them, because I could be gone tomorrow. And I just want to spend this time with them, and I don't know. It's hard being a mom. We're such emotional beings. Well, most of us, anyways. I know some people don't have that connection with their kids, and it makes me sad, when you don't. I'm glad I have that same connection with my mom, but I think we were so close because my dad died when I was 7, and she's all I had. So this is really annoying me. Why is just this one side going down and the other one isn't? Oh, gosh, I need to wear a turtleneck. Yeah, I know. Things have definitely changed since surgery. I have done so much in these past 8 months with my daughter that I've done her entire life. Because, again, I was a shut-in. I didn't even leave the house. When it came to even parent-teacher interviews, I wouldn't even go to them anymore. I'd send dad because I wouldn't leave the house. Grocery shopping, I wouldn't go anywhere. So I just, we're making up for lost time. We're not done yet, but she's been super busy now. Like, I told her, because I feel really, really bad that she's been hanging out with mom so much, that I feel like I'm taking her away from her friends, and I don't want to feel that way. I don't want her to feel like, she says it's not that way at all. She wants to spend time with me, but yeah, I just feel like I'm holding her back from being a kid. She's 19 years old. I want her to be out there doing things and experiencing dating. She'd go out on a date, which she's doing tonight. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope it works out. She says he's really nice, so yeah. I really hope it goes good. Because I'm sure it gets lonely for her too. She's had she's had several boyfriends in her day. One super long term. One of them for 4 years. But yeah. Oh gosh. Thing is, she probably, I don't know if she falls hard fast. But usually her relationships are long term. Like the last one she was with was for over a year as well. So she's dated a couple guys since then. Um, but she hasn't, stuck with them because at their age they were all going off to college, and they don't live here in town, so it's kind of difficult for them to find time to be together. So she didn't want to get into a relationship with somebody that she could hardly see. So yeah, this guy, he's taking night classes here in town, so it may work, who knows. And he's apparently just starting his weight loss journey or something too. So he's a little chubbier, and she relates to that, and she likes that, so they can inspire each other and whatnot. And yeah, she's usually always been with really fit and buff guys, but she's liking them chubbier now. And she says she likes like a man with a dad bod now. That's what she looks for now. So, whatever. Everybody's got their preferences. I'm just glad she's not so vain, where he's got to be hot and whatnot. She just likes an average guy, and that's good. That's really, really good. So, a lot of the guys that she's dated recently have been like, what do you even see in me? Because some of them were really, really big guys. And I don't know. See, that's why she can relate, because she was bigger before too, and she feels like that, that not feeling attractive. And so when these guys see her, and if you've seen her, she's incredibly beautiful. She's really, really beautiful. They're like, what? Why would you even want to go out with me? She's had that many, many times. And she's not like that. You know, she's not judgy, like, about how someone looks. She actually likes really nerdy guys, you know, too. So I think that's cool. Not to put a label on anybody, but you know, everybody's got a type, but yeah. All right, well, I'm probably gonna close this off anyways because it's almost 3 p.m. and my husband will be home shortly after 3. So yeah, I've been on here quite a while anyways, and I posted on Instagram and thought, you know, and I did put a notice up last night to see if people would come in, but we had a little bit of a turnout, not all at once, but still was a turnout. I'm pleased that anybody showed up. So thank you again for coming. It was nice catching up with you, and I hope your surgery, you know, continues to be a huge success, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas if I don't see you before then. I'm probably going to try to do this from time to time when I get some alone time. So hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a great day. And to everybody else who, I don't even know if I'm going to post this, honestly, because again, there wasn't much of a turnout, but if I do, I hope everybody has a great, wonderful week, day, month, whatever. Have a great day. Bye.